Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a drugstore haul slash chit chat slash mini review of all of the products in the haul. I've gone to Shoppers Drug Mart and Walmart and Rexall a few times now, and I've collected a nice little bundle of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Some of them I really love, some of them I don't love at all, and I will never purchase them again, and I wasted a lot of money on them. So I figured if I gave you my opinion on them before you went out and purchased them for yourselves, that I could save you a lot of heartache and a lot of money. So we're just going to get right into it. So the first two products I have, we'll start with foundations. I have 4 foundations here that I've bought. The first two I don't like. I wanted to like them. One of them was really expensive. One of them was, well, not really expensive. You know, it wasn't like a Laura Mercier or anything like that. It was expensive for a drugstore foundation. And the other one was not really that expensive, but it showed, the price showed through in the foundation, definitely. So we'll start off with that one. This is the Joe Fresh Daily Boost Fluid Foundation. Shoppers Drug Mart just recently started selling Joe Fresh cosmetics. I love Joe Fresh as a company in general. I like their clothes, I like their accessories, so I thought I would give it a try. And I don't like this. I can't remember if I used a primer underneath it. I believe I did, but anything that I put on top of this foundation afterwards would not set. Like, I used 2 concealers that I'm going to show you guys in the video, and one of them everybody loves, and it would not set under my eyes. Like, I think I tried to set it 3 or 4 times and it just would not set. Like, I could touch it and it was wet to the touch. And this foundation on my face, it just looked funny. I didn't like, I like the consistency. It's very liquidy. It does, I believe it is a dewy finish, so I'm not a fan of dewy finishes in general, so I should have known this wasn't going to work for me, but I just thought I would give it a try because, like I said, I just wanted to give the cosmetics line a try, but I don't like it. If you've tried this and you like it, and you know you have a certain way of putting it on or setting it that you think other people will like, please comment down below, let us know, tell us what you did to like this foundation, because personally I didn't like it. I got it in Porcelain because there wasn't that many colors. There weren't, you know, there wasn't a large color selection, and this was the only color that I could pick because the color after this was too dark, and I don't remember if there was a color before this, but if it was, it would have been way too light because this was already too light for me. So the color selection is not that great. In general, I don't really like this foundation, but like I said, if you did like it and you found a way to apply it properly so that you enjoy this foundation, please let us know, comment down below. The next foundation that I also didn't like was pretty expensive. It was about $22, I think, and it was it's a cream foundation. I must have read it wrong. I wasn't expecting it to be a cream foundation. I thought it was going to be a powder, but it's the Revlon Colorstay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup and Concealer, and this is what it is. It's in the color 150 Buff. So it's just the little concealer is on top, and then you lift it up and it's got the foundation, and then that comes up, and then there's a little sponge and a mirror on the bottom, which I think is weird, but anyways. This foundation was horrible on my face. I was wearing Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and the Benefit Professional underneath this foundation, and it was horrible. I wore it out to run errands because I like to wear any foundation that I try out. I like to wear it out and you know, and have a day of doing things, not just sitting around at home, because of course, you know, if you're not moving and you're sweating a little bit, your makeup's gonna look fantastic at the end of the day, right? So I went out and ran errands, and the whole entire time I was out, I was so self-conscious. I know that you could see it on my face. You could see it. I just felt so uncomfortable. I don't know if I don't like cream foundations. This is the second cream foundation I've ever worn in my life, I think. And the first one I wore, I was like 16. I think I've tried it. So it could be that. I've never also worn Revlon foundations either, so I might just not like their formulations. But I did not like this foundation at all. I feel so ripped off. I feel like I wasted $22 because I don't even know if I can go return this because it's a cosmetic and I've tried it and I've, you know, put it on my face. But I wish I could return it because I just feel so ripped off. The color was okay. I thought it was a lot darker than it is. Like, to me it looks a lot darker in the pan, but when I put it on my face it was pretty much my color. But I don't like the consistency. I haven't tried the concealer yet. I guess I could give it a try, but I didn't like it. I am not a fan of this. This is the Revlon Colorstay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup and Concealer. So the next two foundations I have, I love. I've talked about one of them before, but I thought I would just reiterate how much I love them. This one is the Rimmel London Match Perfection 24-Hour Moisture Hydration. And this is in the color 200 Soft Beige. I love this. The only thing I don't like about it is this scent. It's very perfumey. Like, it smells really strong. Some people are very sensitive to scents, so you might, like, if you are, I wouldn't recommend this. That's how strong it is. But if you're not, it honestly is a really great foundation. I've tried it with primer and I've tried it without primer. And I'm usually wearing the Smashbox Photo Finish and the Benefit Professional underneath my foundations. That's usually what I wear. So that was what I was wearing under this. And I also went without primer. And it says it's invisible mistake-proof foundation for visibly perfected and healthier looking skin. Weightless, smooth texture blends with skin's real tone instead of masking it. 24-hour moisture complex leaves skin feeling hydrated. Soft focused powders help reduce imperfections, pores, and dark circles. So the reason I'm reading this to you and telling you what primers I usually wear under it is because it says that it eliminates pores and fine lines. Now, the Professional obviously does help with that, but even when I wore it without that, it really did minimize my pores. I've got large pores right here on my face, and they are completely minimized when I wear this. I love it. I like that I can set it really well. If you don't set it, it leaves kind of like a dewy finish. I'm not a fan of dewy finishes, so I always set my foundation, and like it sets completely matte. I don't feel it on my face. Like, it's honestly very weightless. I don't feel uncomfortable. When I wore it without a primer, it did start to break up a little bit around these areas where I get oily, like my nose, my T-zone in the middle of my face. I get kind of oily during the day. So I would recommend wearing it with a primer. But other than that, and the smell, I love it. They had quite a few colors to choose from. Not as much as like L'Oreal. I know L'Oreal is really great for color selection. There weren't as many as that, but I found that there was a good number of colors to choose from. And they do, I believe they do have a primer that goes with this. And I do recommend using whatever primer you use, whatever foundation that you use. If they do come out with a primer for that specific foundation, you should definitely use that primer because they formulate those two together to work the best together. I know some of you have Holy Grail primers that you think, you know, that do work well. They do work, you know, they work completely fine with foundations. But when a company comes out with a primer to work with a foundation, it will work the best with it because it is formulated to specifically work with that foundation. So I would definitely give this a thumbs up. This is the Match Perfection 24-Hour Moisture Hydration by Rimmel. Yeah, so this is a foundation that not everybody will be able to get in whoever's watching, you might not even be able to get it because it's in a store called Shoppers Drug Mart. That's like our Walgreens or Ulta kind of store. So this is the Quo Total Perfection Foundation, and this is in the color Vellum. So it says it's waterproof and sweat-proof, helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Seamless looking skin color coverage, contains moisturizing ingredients with vitamin E, A, and C, and it also has SPF 15. That's the foundation I'm wearing today on my face. I can't say enough good things about this. I love the consistency. I love that it has like a pump. I know the Rimmel has, actually most of them, the three of the foundations that I've talked about today have had pumps, but I feel like some of them sometimes don't like, those bottles where you have to twist off the cap and you just pour it onto your hand. I prefer the pump a lot more. I just think it's cleaner, it's more sanitary. I just like it a lot more. And I find that I only have to use 2, maybe sometimes 3 pumps if I want like maximum coverage, but 2 pumps is usually good enough to cover my entire face. And I love it. Like, I love that it has SPF. I love that it's got great coverage. The color is completely matches my skin. I just can't say enough how much I love this. I think if you're looking for a foundation that's got SPF, this is great. If you have mature skin, this is great. If you're just starting out wearing makeup, this is great. It's not cakey, it's not heavy. It's like, I honestly feel I don't even have to set my whole face. Even though I do, I don't have to, because this just dries nicely, and it doesn't like interact with the other things that I put on my face. Like I said, with that Joe Fresh foundation, it just made my concealers really funny, but this one doesn't. Like, everything just works perfectly the way it's supposed to. So I think this is my new favorite foundation for a while. Until I find something better than this Quo Total Perfection foundation is definitely one of my favorites. So I have 2 concealers here. One is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer with a goji berry and haloxyl. Jeez. So everybody loves this concealer. I'm pretty sure I'm like the last person to try it, but I like it. I don't know how I feel about the applicator. I don't like this weird spongy thing. I think it just feels funny on my face, but I like how it like winds out. And the color is good. I got it in Neutralizer. I can't give you an honest review on this because like I said, I tried it, both of these concealers I tried with that Joe Fresh foundation, and I know that the Joe Fresh was interacting with these and making them not set, so I can't give you an honest review of them yet. But I'll try them out again and I'll let you guys know what I think. So just for now, this is what I got. Same for this. This is the L'Oreal Visible Lift CCI Concealer Multi-Action in Light. This one is, it has like a roller on the end of it. It looked pretty pink to me when I bought it in the store, and it kind of looks a little pink to me here too. But it's very, very liquidy. Like, if you are looking for a really, really light concealer, this would definitely be a choice for you. But also with this one, I haven't tried it on top of the Joe Fresh foundation, so I can't give you an honest review. But this is another concealer that I bought, so we'll just stick with this in like the haul side of this video. So the next few things I'm going to talk about are tools. Because they're not all brushes. The first ones I'm going to talk about are from Real Techniques. So I went to Walmart and I've seen them there a lot. Like, I've known that they've been there for a while, but I just never bought them for some reason. But I finally did it, and it's the best decision I've ever made in terms of brushes. So I got the I believe that this is the like Essentials kit. So it comes with 4 brushes. This is the buffing brush, the contour brush, the foundation brush, pointed foundation brush, and the detailer brush. So I've used these 3 a lot. I love the buffing brush. I used it with that Revlon foundation. Maybe it's not the best for cream. I thought it was going to be, but it's probably just the foundation itself. And I use this for pretty much every other foundation that I've showed you guys, and the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I love it. Like, I love this brush. If I'm not using my blending sponge, I use this, and I love the way it blends my makeup out. I just love everything about it. This is definitely a favorite brush for me. The contour brush is amazing. I love that it's a little bit more stiff and dense than the one that I was using before, and I feel like it's just the perfect size to get in under your cheekbones. Like, it's great. I use it all over my face. I'll even use it to put a little bit of contouring on the sides of my nose, just on the end, and like, it's fantastic. These brushes are really great quality. They're soft, they don't shed, I love the handle. I love the feeling of it. I love the rubbery part the most in the end. I just like that rubbery feeling. But I love them. I haven't used the detailer brush too much yet. I actually, the first time I used it, I know it's going to sound weird, but I don't have a really good angled brush. So I used it to fill in my eyebrows, and I liked the way it worked. It was it's pretty good because it's pointed and it's pretty dense. It stays, it holds its shape when you're doing it. Like it's not floppy. So it was pretty good for that. And this I use for the concealer underneath my eyes. I like to just tap it out with this instead of using like a stippling brush or something like that. I'll tap this out at first, and then I'll take my beauty blender or my blending sponge and I'll pick up the excess from underneath my eyes. So that's what I've been using this for. I'm not really, like, this is a little bit too small to use all over my face for foundation, but it's really good for concealer underneath your eyes. And the cool thing is with these brushes, it came with this case. So you can put the brushes in here. It has a strip right here where you can put the brushes inside. And it has enough space for more than what the brushes that they give you. But the cool thing is that if you pull the drawstring that it has, just do it for you guys here, and then you can just leave it like this, and the brushes stick up out from here, and you've got like a little holder, like a little stand for your brushes. Like, I thought that was really cool. It's a multi-purpose little thing. Like, look, it straps up, and then you've got like a holder, and it's a little purse for your brushes. I thought it was so cool. And it was $20 for all 4 brushes, and then they have another set as well at Walmart. I can't remember what they're called. And then they have another, just a single Real Techniques brush at Walmart. So I thought it was really cool that Walmart sells Real Techniques brushes, because I don't know where else I would have to buy them from. Like, I don't know if you buy them online or something, but if you see them and you can afford them, I would definitely pick them up. They're really good quality brushes. Like, good quality makeup is important, but a good brush can make even the cheapest of makeup that much better. So keep that in mind. And I got another brush. This is from the company Flower. I don't know if you guys have seen this in Walmart. They have a really, really large section in the cosmetics department of this Flower brand. I don't know who it's by. I want to say it's like by Jessica Alba or something like that. I feel like I've read somewhere or I heard somewhere. Or maybe it's, what's her name? I can't remember her name. I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know. But I've seen all these Flower cosmetics at Walmart for a while, and I've seen that they have brushes, and I saw this brush and I was looking for like a large powder all over face brush. So when I saw this, it looked really, really soft. It just looks, I don't know if it looks like that to you, but to me, when I saw it in the package, it just looks so fluffy and soft. And it didn't disappoint. It's super soft. Like, it feels really nice on your face. It's dense, but it's not too dense. Like, it's still nice and like fluffy. And it was, I don't remember how expensive it was. I can't say that it was super inexpensive, but I know that it wasn't like really, really expensive. It really surprised me. I was really shocked by the quality. Like, it didn't shed. It's just really nice. It's really very, very, very soft. Like, you know, sometimes you have brushes where you use them, like right here on my face is very sensitive to really coarse, prickly bristles. I have like a MAC brush, I believe, and every time I use it to either blend out my powder or to apply powder, it just gets really prickly right here, and it makes my face really sensitive. So this is a great brush. If you find this in Walmart, you should definitely pick this up. The last tool I have is this Joe Fresh Natural Sea Sponge. It's supposed to be for your foundation. I tried it out, and you're supposed to like wet it, you know, like a beauty blender or a blending sponge. You're supposed to wet it underneath the sink and in the tap and wring it out, and then just like use it wet. And I wouldn't recommend it. I think it would be great for like special effects or like Halloween makeup, because it leaves your face very textured. Like, you look like you have stucco on your face. That's what it makes you look like. I don't know why I bought it. I just thought I would try it out, you know, give it a chance, but it's definitely not worth it. Even though it's only $4, like I think that it was a waste of time. Maybe not so much, like I said, if you're going to use it for special effects or Halloween, but don't try it on your face because I'm just telling you right now it doesn't work. It's the texture on the sponge, it's not smooth and it's not ideal for your face at all. So the last few products I have are all lip products. I got a few different brands. I'll start with this. I know that I have one missing. I'm not sure where it went, but I know that I bought 7. So these are the Wet n Wild lipsticks. They don't have a name on them or anything. They just say Wet n Wild. But they are really smooth and creamy, guys. They're such good quality. They're only 2 for $3 at Walmart. Like, they have an amazing selection. I swear, there's like 20 different shades. Probably more. I'm probably lying. There's so many shades, and they're just such great quality. Like, they're not like long lasting or matte or anything like that, but they're just like, you know, everyday regular lipsticks. They are such good quality for 2 for $3. So I'll have a swatch for you guys of all of them somewhere here, but I'll just let you know what they are. There's Breeze, Bare It All, Just Garnet, Cherry Bomb, Sugar Plum Fairy, and Will You Be With Me. Some of them are frosted, most of them are matte. Actually, they're half and half. Half of them are matte, half of them are frosted. But even the frosted ones, like, they're not chunky, they're not, you know, they're not like weird looking on your lips. They're really good. I just love them. If you are looking to get a large selection of lipstick colors in your kit, or, you know, you're just an everyday woman and you want some different colors, you should definitely go pick them up. The Wet n Wild, there's a whole section in Walmart of just like Wet n Wild products. You should definitely try them out. The next items I have are all by Maybelline. These are really popular. These were really popular colors in the summer. So this is the Maybelline Vivids Colorsensational, the new Vivids ones. It says new, but like I said, I know that people have been wearing these for a while. And this is in the color Vibrant Mandarin. And it's really, really bright. Like, it's almost the color of the packaging. That's how bright it is. So it's a beautiful, very orangey, like corally, orangey red. This was like one of the hot colors in the summer that just passed. And this is one of those other really hot colors. This is Hot Plum. And it's that like really blue undertoned purple. So these were pretty inexpensive. I only picked up 2 because I just wasn't feeling any of the other colors. And I got a lot of the products, so I didn't need to buy any more. But I'll have swatches for you guys of these somewhere around here. And I'll let you know how I feel. I haven't tried them out yet, so I can't give you like a review on them. But I like the colors, so. The other Maybelline products I got are the Maybelline Colorsensational Color Elixirs. So these are like their lip gloss forms of those lipsticks that I just showed you, except not like the Vivids formulas. They're more pastel-y colors. And this one is 505 Blushing Petal, and it's a very, very thin, like light colored lip gloss. It's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. Looks like a little bit of like silvery shimmers. I'll have swatches of all of these for you. And they all smell like candy. Like a sweet candy. I can't explain it. So this one is 065 Caramel Infused. I've worn this one before. This is like a more of a nude mauve-y color. They all feel really nice on your lips. I really enjoyed wearing this one. And this one is a 100 Petal Plush. And this is a darker pink, like more of a, like the first one was more of a baby pink, and this one is a little bit more mauve-y, a little bit darker, but it also has a little bit of a silver shimmer in it. So those are the Maybelline Colorsensational, the Elixirs. Second last products I got were also from the Joe Fresh line. These are the only 2 things that I bought from the Joe Fresh line that I really loved. This one I'm actually wearing on my lips today. It's not a matte lip cream. It's a little bit tacky still, but I don't mind that because I don't like the really drying formulas. My lips, when they get dry, they get like really dry, and they've got a lot of lines in them, and they peel. So I don't really like the super drying formulas of the matte lip creams. But this is in the color Ruby, and the doe foot is really nice and wide. It doesn't have an angle. I usually like when they have like some sort of angle, so when you want to use it flat on your lips, you don't have to like go like this. But you know, that's fine. It's not a big deal. But these ones smell like icing, like Betty Crocker icing. The smell goes away because I can't smell it on my lips anymore, but it's definitely very sweet smelling. So this is like a red, like a classic red. I know it doesn't look like that on the wand part, but it's definitely a classic red. And this one is a long wear lip veil, so it's more like a lip gloss. And this is in the color Rose, and it's a very like dusty rose kind of color, but it does have a little bit of a gold shimmer in it. I've worn this one before as well, and I couldn't see the gold shimmer on my lips, so it's very faint, but it does show up in the tube. The pigmentation is great. These are fantastic. I love them. I'll definitely purchase these again. So those are the Joe Fresh Long Wear Lip Veil and the Lip Cream. And last but not least, everybody's talked about these. Everybody loves them. This was the first opportunity I had to get my hands on them because where I live, they don't really sell a lot of NYX products. There's not like a NYX store or anything like that. So the only other opportunity I had to buy them would be like online, and I don't like buying stuff online. It's just a lot of like duties, and it usually comes from the States, and it's like double the price than what it actually shows on the website, and all the shipping, and it's just a hassle. So when I saw that Shoppers Drug Mart started selling the NYX products in their store, I was like all over that. I went right away to get these because I've seen so many people wear them, and I love the colors that they have in these. So these are the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks. And I got two of them. I got this one, which is Soft Spoken. And that's like a very, like it could be like a dusty rose or a very like mauvey brown color. And then this one is Vintage, and it's a brown, it almost looks like a deep cherry, but it's not. It's like a brown. It's a browny cherry kind of color. It's more brown so than cherry, but it does have a little bit of like that red in it. But this is a beautiful color. I wore this one in one of the last tutorial I think I put on YouTube. One of the last tutorials that I did. And I love them. The formulas are so nice. They're also a little bit they're more dry than this Joe Fresh one. I think I like the Joe Fresh one a little bit more because the NYX ones dry a little tiny bit more. And they're just a little bit tacky like in the middle of your lips, which is okay. Like I said, I like it to be a little bit tacky, but I think they could just be a little bit more hydrating considering they're a cream. But like the pigmentation is great. They feel great. They don't really smell, I don't think. No, they smell just like lipstick. So everybody loves these. I just wanted to let you know that I got them. The colors are fantastic. I'll also have a swatch of these somewhere around here. But the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks are amazing. And you can get them at Shoppers Drug Mart now. So that was it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was probably kind of long, and I talked a lot about how much I loved all the products. If you've tried any of the products that I have showed in my video today and you either like them or you hate them, and you have, you know, a way that you wear them that helped you like them more, please let us know down below. Just put a comment down below, let us know what you tried out and what you didn't like, what you did like. If you have any suggestions for videos that you'd like me to do next, please leave a comment down below. Follow me on Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram. I'll have my handles in the description box. And I don't think I have anything else to say. I really appreciate all the love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.